Hey there again, let's see what kind of facts we will find out today. This video will be telling you about some facts you probably didn't know. Number 1 Dog Hero of World War II. A Great Dane named Juliana was awarded the Blue Cross Medal during World War II for extinguishing an incendiary bomb by peeing on it. How many of you knew about Juliana? To be honest, I didn't. In April 1941, 2 years into World War II, incendiary bombs were being dropped across Britain during the Blitz. One such device is believed to have fallen through the roof of the house in which Juliana and her owner lived. The dog is reported to have stood over the bomb and urinated on it, extinguishing the fire and preventing it from spreading. She was awarded her first Blue Cross Medal for her action. Let's move on to number 2. Alexander the Great, also known as Alexander III of Macedon, was one of history's most renowned military leaders and conquerors. Born in 356 BC in Pella, Macedonia, he was the son of King Philip II and Queen Olympias. Here are some key highlights of his life and achievements. Early life and education. Alexander was tutored by the famous philosopher Aristotle, who instilled in him a love for knowledge, philosophy, and science. Rise to power. He became king of Macedonia in 336 BCE after the assassination of his father, Philip II. Military campaigns. Alexander is best known for his unprecedented military campaigns. By the age of 30, he had created one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Greece to northwestern India. He never lost a battle, earning a reputation as an undefeated commander. Conquests. His conquests included the Persian Empire, Egypt, and parts of India. In Egypt, he founded the city of Alexandria, which became a major center of learning and culture. Death. Alexander died in 323 BCE in Babylon at the age of 32. Now, tell us what topics do you want us to discuss in our next video. Next up we have George Washington. George Washington, born February 22, 1730 to December 14, 1799, was a pivotal figure in American history. He served as the first President of the United States from 1789 to 1797 and is often referred to as the father of his country. Military leadership. Washington was the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War, leading the Patriot forces to victory against the British. Presidency. As the first U.S. president, he set many precedents for the national government and the presidency in particular, including the tradition of a peaceful transfer of power. Constitutional role. He presided over the Constitutional Convention in 1787, which resulted in the drafting of the U.S. Constitution. Personal life. Washington was also a planter and a surveyor. He married Martha Dandridge Custis in 1759 and managed his estate at Mount Vernon. Come on, let's see the rest. Andrew Jackson was the 7th President of the United States, serving from 1829 to 1837. He was a significant figure in American politics, known for his role as a military hero and his influence in shaping the Democratic Party. Here are some key points about him. Early life. Born on March 15, 1767, in the Waxhaws region on the border of North and South Carolina, Jackson was orphaned at a young age. Despite his humble beginnings, he became a successful lawyer and politician. Military career. Jackson gained national fame as a general in the U.S. Army, particularly for his leadership during the War of 1812. Presidency. As president, Jackson was known for his populist approach and his advocacy for the common man. He opposed the Bank of the United States and supported states' rights. Controversies. His presidency is also marked by controversial policies, including the forced relocation of Native American tribes, known as the Trail of Tears. Legacy. Jackson's legacy is complex, with both significant achievements and contentious actions. He remains a polarizing figure in American history. Now here's something that we still do to this very day: the Olympic Games. The ancient Olympic Games were a series of athletic competitions held in Olympia, Greece, in honor of Zeus. These games began in 776 BCE and continued until around 393 CE. They were part of a religious festival and were one of the Panhellenic Games, which included other events like the Pythian, Nemean, and Isthmian Games. History repeats itself over and over. Now let's continue watching. The name Cleopatra has its origins in ancient Greek culture. It is derived from the Greek word meaning glory, and pater meaning father, therefore, Cleopatra translates to glory of the father. The Hans Island dispute, often referred to as the Whiskey War, was a territorial disagreement between Canada and Denmark over a small uninhabited island in the Arctic. This dispute lasted from 1973 until it was amicably resolved in 2022. The dispute was unique in its friendly nature. When officials from either country visited the island, they would leave behind bottles of their national spirits, Canadian whiskey or Danish schnapps, hence the nickname Whiskey War. In June 2022, Canada and Denmark reached an agreement to divide the island between them, marking the end of the long-standing dispute. This resolution was celebrated as a model for peacefully resolving territorial disputes. Qing Shi, also known as Zheng Yi Sao, was one of the most formidable pirates in history. Born around 1775 in Guangdong, China, she started her career as a prostitute before marrying the pirate Zheng Yi in 1801. After his death in 1807, she took control of his pirate confederation with the support of his adopted son, Hang Bao, whom she later married. Under her leadership, the Red Flag Fleet grew to command over 400 ships and between 40,000 to 60,000 pirates. Qing Shi's fleet was so powerful that it defeated the navies of major powers like the Qing Dynasty, the Portuguese Empire, and the British Empire. She was known for her strict code of laws and ruthless enforcement, which helped maintain order and discipline among her pirates. In 1810, Qing Shi negotiated a surrender with the Qing authorities that allowed her to retire peacefully with her wealth intact. She lived the rest of her life as a gambling house owner and passed away in 1844. Qing Shi's story is a remarkable tale of resilience and leadership, making her one of the most successful pirates in history. That's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video, and remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Until then, take care.